Hey, how's it going everyone? MLT Magic Tricks here. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a performance and a tutorial for this really effective no setup card trick that is perfect for any level magician to perform. But before we get into it, if you are new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on for more card trick videos like this. And now let's get straight into this performance. Alright, so I would start off this trick by having my spectator give the deck a shuffle. Once they are done, I would ask for the deck back and have them choose a card. They do have a free choice, so let's say my spectator chooses this one right here. Now, I would just show my spectator the card for the trick. I do not want to look at it. So once my spectator has memorized their card, I will tell them we're going to go ahead and lose their selection into the middle of the deck. Now, I would just confirm with my spectator that this random card right here is not their selection, the 8 of clubs, nor is this random card the ace of hearts their card. So it's fair to say we have my spectator's selection lost somewhere into the middle of the deck. Now, at this point, I would have my spectator choose an additional 4 cards from the deck. These are just going to be completely random. They can just touch the back of any 4 as I spread out the cards. So let's say that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to remove these 4 random cards that my spectator chose. We're just going to bring them here to the top, and I would show my spectator the 4 cards that they took out from the deck of cards. So in this case, we have a 3, a king, a 10, and an ace. We're not too concerned with the suits or anything like that. I would just show my spectator and confirm with them that these are truly 4 random cards they took out from the deck. Now, I'm going to be trying something here with the deck of cards. We do have my spectator selection somewhere lost in the deck, and I'm going to try and get their card to teleport from the deck into our pile that we have on the table. So all I'm going to do is riffle down the deck like this and hit the top of our little packet that's on the table, just like that. Now, there should be 1 card that's reversed in our pile that's on the table. So I'm going to turn these cards over, and you will see that there's somehow 1 card that is face down in our little pile here. And check out the 1 card that's face down. It is none other than the spectator's card, the 10 of spades. So guys, that is the trick. It's a really cool effect that's quite easy to perform, and if you want to learn how to perform it yourself, make sure you watch the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance. This is a really cool card trick that is perfect for any level magician to perform, especially you beginners out there, because there's barely any sleight of hand involved. So grab your deck of cards and let's get right into the tutorial. You can begin this trick by having your spectator giving the deck a shuffle. There is absolutely no setup to this trick. Once they are done, you're going to ask for the cards back and have your spectator make a selection. They do have a free choice. Once your spectator takes out the card, just have them look at it. You do not need to see it. But for the tutorial, we will take a look at the card together. In this case, we have the King of Spades. Now, you need to control their card to the top of the deck. I will teach the card control I did in the performance. It's really easy to do. So once your spectator has memorized their card, you're going to take it back, keep it face down. You're going to place it about halfway in the deck like this. When you come over with your other hand, you're going to push downwards on the card and in at the same time, getting this natural thumb break. From here, you're going to lift up all of the cards from the break and ask your spectator if this card, the one that's face up right here, is their selection. They will say no. At this point, you're just going to flip the pack over and show them the bottommost card right here. You're going to ask them, okay, is this random card your card? They will say no. You really want your spectator to think you just showed them 2 completely random cards in the deck. And then at this point, after you've showed them the second card, you're going to take all of these cards here and just flip them over right on top. It makes it seem like you've lost their selection into the middle, but in reality, their card is right here on top. Obviously, keep this card face down. You can give the deck a quick riffle shuffle, maintaining their selection on the top of the deck. Now, that is a pretty simple card control to get their selection to the top. I will leave a link on the screen right now to me teaching 3 other card controls that you can use if you're interested in learning some. But regardless, with their selection on top, they do not know it's there. They believe it's lost in the middle of the deck. You're going to have your spectator touch 4 random cards as you spread out the deck. They can touch any 4 cards as long as they don't touch the top card, which is their selection. So it's really easy to prevent that from happening. Just keep your thumb over the top card there and make them touch, 4 random cards as you spread through. So each one they touch, just out jog the cards like this. And after they have selected 4, you're going to square up the deck here. You got the 4 random cards out jogged. Now, you're going to want to get a little pinky break below the top card, which is their selection. So what you can do is as you're turning your wrist over to take out the cards, you can just push over and pull back like that to get a break. And your spectator's not going to see that because you're doing it as you turn your wrist over. So I just did the move there to get a little break like that. Don't flash the break to your spectator. They're not going to see it. It's all going to be happening quick. You're just going to place these 4 random cards on top of the deck right above the break. So now you have a break below 5 cards. You're going to tell your spectator, you're going to show them the 4 random cards that they touch from the deck. You're going to lift up all 5 cards from the top of the deck here and just place the deck right here off to the side. Now at this point, this is what you have. You have the 4 cards that they chose. These are going to be face up, and their selection is the one that's on the bottom that's face down. Keep the card square. Do not flash the face down card there. From here, you're just going to slide off the cards one at a time. So for the first 2 cards, you're going to bring them right to the bottom. You don't even need to say the suit. You can just say, okay, we have a 3, we have a 5. Now, after you've done the first 2, you're going to just bring this other one over. This is the 3rd card. You're going to show them, okay, we have a 10 and an 8. Instead of bringing this to the bottom, you're just going to place it right back there on top because you have now got their selection, which is face down directly in the middle of these 5 cards. So I hope that made sense. It's quite easy. Remember, this is your setup. You're just showing them, okay, we have a 3, a 5. Those 2 go right to the bottom. You show them we have a 10 and an 8. That goes right there. And once they see that the 4 face-up cards, they will truly believe this pack only has 4 cards, but in reality it has 5. Place these 5 cards face down on the table, pretty close to you, so you can kind of do this last move. It's sort of just like an acting job here. You're basically going to tell your spectator you're going to try and get their card to teleport from the deck into the pile that you have on the table. You can give these cards a little shuffle. From here, you're going to tell them, okay, I'm going to turn these cards face up, give them a little riffle, and then like a flick or something, or a hit onto these cards on the table. Just make it seem like you're doing some sort of magical move to get their card to teleport from the deck into the pile. You know, play it off however you want to. You can do something like that and show your spectator that there should be 1 card that's now reversed here in this pile. So I like to reveal these cards face up. So you turn them over, and you spread them off one at a time, and they will see there's now 1 face down card, and they can even take it out themselves, and they will see that it is their selection right here. They will be completely blown away. It's a really cool trick. It's a little teleportation effect. That's completely no setup. It's very easy to perform. Just relies on you doing the card control at the start and then following the steps after that to get their card face down in the middle of this packet. So that's going to do it for the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed this trick. I definitely recommend you perform it. And make sure you do subscribe if you are new here to the channel. We're coming up on 400,000, which is amazing. I will be doing a big giveaway once we hit that milestone. That's it for me for this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.